We're teaming up with Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine today to help keep your family safe. It may not be math, science, or English, but one high-profile mom in our area feels that art is just as important for children's development. Our Serena Fazan explores kids and the arts in this week's Parents in Action.
Use your stick to cut it again.
You may recognize her as the Public Information Officer for the Tampa Police Department.
Mommy's little Picasso, aren't you?
But Laura McElroy's most important job is being a mother to her 3-year-old Morgan.
Oh, look at the starfish.
And a valuable tool Laura uses for molding Morgan's success is this: everything from paint to clay. Art is very much a part of their lives.
I was putting a paintbrush in her hand as soon as she could sit up, because I really want her to express herself creatively.
Why do you like painting?
I like him.
I think one of the keys to being successful in life is thinking outside the box. And at this age, there is no box.
Morgan has been in a city-run art class since she was only 2. Jeannie Paul runs the city program. She was also an art teacher in public schools. Jeannie can't stress the importance of creativity enough.
When do you think kids should start with art?
As soon as they don't swallow the clay. The important thing with all of this is lighting the fire. Feeling the spirit of creativity within yourself, becoming aware of it, knowing that it's in there, is so vital to every human being. And it really is a way to stay healthy and happy.
Jeannie's belief in the importance of art is backed by national studies that show early exposure to art promotes activity in the brain, which allows children to understand other subjects, from math and sciences to geography, more clearly. Art also encourages self-esteem, self-discipline, cooperation, and self-motivation.
But in recent years, budget cuts have forced art to take a back seat in public schools. Classes are still being offered, but in most districts, the class periods have been shortened, so kids have less exposure.
It is sad. I think it's a great loss that our country is experiencing.
That's why Laura, like many of these parents, are committed to taking on the lesson themselves.
The refrigerator is covered with her artwork. The kitchen countertop is covered with her creations. She knows that mommy and daddy love her artwork, and I think that makes her feel good about herself.
Not to mention a great activity to help bond with mommy.
That's gonna be the best pumpkin ever, honey.
Serena Fazan, ABC Action News.
And of course, we're going to talk a little bit more on this subject. Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine publisher Angela Ardolino is here now with some practical advice to help parents get kids involved in the arts. And you say the first thing that's most important is to make it a family event.
Absolutely.
You have to help them get involved.
Absolutely. Read a book with them, read a classic with them, paint something with them, sculpt something with them, watch a show together. Tune into something where they actually put a show on, a musical or something that's really interesting, and that way you're exposing them to the arts right there at home.
We were also talking off camera. You said it's also important for parents to be encouraging to get the kids to participate in the arts.
Absolutely. Even if you had no arts background when you were a child, absolutely encourage them to get involved, whether it's in school or outside of school.
And a lot of parents may think, okay, I don't have the time or the money, but you really don't have to spend either, not a whole lot of money, because you can explore the library and it's free.
Absolutely. The library, you can get a classic, you can get a nursery rhyme and read it with them together. There's also, we're so lucky to live in a community where we have things like the Children's Museum and the Tampa Art Museum and outdoor concerts and things like that, that a lot of them are free or low cost as you can take your kids to.
Okay, your next tip is to contact arts organizations.
Absolutely. Be an advocate for arts. Arts are so important. Whether your child is interested in sports, having them participate in the arts is just as important to have them well balanced. And what I've found in the past with arts is if you get kids involved with arts, it does so much for their self-esteem. So absolutely be an advocate for in your community and at your school to make sure that there are plenty of arts going on.
And I love this when you say it's important for parents to explore their child's dreams.
Absolutely. If they want to sing or dance or create art or whatever they want to do, absolutely encourage them to do it. Doesn't mean they're going to grow up to be an actor or anything like that, but it does so much for self-confidence and broadening their horizons and learning about other cultures.
Fantastic. Always great advice.
Thanks.
And it's always good to see you.
You too.
And if you missed any of these points or you want to share them with a friend of yours, just go to abcactionnews.com. You can also find help with a lot of parenting issues on Angela's parenting website, Tampa Bay Parenting. That's tbparenting.com. And next week, you'll be back because we're going to talk about Halloween costumes and how to keep the kids safe.
That's right.
All right. Good to see you.
Thanks.